Hi there.
Hey everybody, it's the last day of 2018.
Where has the time gone?
It's been such an interesting year. It's been amazing and God has been so good.
It's been a whirlwind. It's had lots of ups and lots of downs and more ups, and we just want to glorify God and end this year and hopefully hear from you as well afterwards.
Yes.
What has been the highlights of you're here? What has God done for you?
Yeah. So we've been traveling for 9 months in total this year. Being out between family, friends, new people we've met, and doing God's work. It was amazing.
It was really good. At the beginning of the year we went to South Africa, so a second time back to South Africa, our country of birth, since we immigrated 11 years ago. And it was amazing. We did a pioneer training school with Adrian and Maureen and JP and Dina. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was really a homely feel. It was so beautiful just to all work together, to see how God moved. We saw some of the students come back every day just talking about how they prayed for people on the streets, experienced deliverance, experienced sharing the gospel every day on the street. South Africa is so open for the gospel. The people are warm and hungry. Yeah,
the harvest is ready everywhere, but South Africa is special. It really is. You can go and cast out demons, preach the gospel, draw a crowd in a mall, preach the gospel, actually see people baptized with the Holy Spirit, praying in tongues every day.
That's right.
If you choose to go out and do it, you can do it. It really is. It's just, it's so true that where it is darkest, the light shines the brightest. It was really special for us.
Yes. After South Africa, we went to Denmark.
Well, we came home for a little bit, yes, and then we went to Denmark where we had the Luke 10 school. So we had another Luke 10 school, 3-month school.
Yeah, so we met a lot of new students in the school, and that was a blessing to see how people really want to see God.
Also some old faces, some familiar faces of people we've seen. And it was really good with Fabian's teachings as well.
Yeah, I think that was the highlight of the school
for us
because there was so much to learn and to see how the early church did, how they had church, and possibly how we can copy things to do house church. If you want to see those teachings or those videos, you can go to our channel, on this channel, and there's some videos where Fabian did the live teachings in that school. Yeah. Really good.
But in all the highlights with all the traveling and all of that, we've also had some difficult times. While we were in Denmark, my uncle passed away from cancer. And even though we prayed a lot for him, we didn't see healing. But what we did see is that he actually turned to God for the first time.
For the first time.
Before we left them in South Africa, he was talking about Jesus with tears in his eyes, just so thankful for salvation, for a new heart, for a clean slate. And that was such a blessing to see. But it's not easy to say goodbye to people that you love.
Yeah. And then health-wise as well, that was a difficult time for us as well.
Yeah, we had a hard time because before we went to Denmark, I actually was diagnosed with a complicated cyst. So for some of my friends and family that have been praying for me, thank you. Along with the blood test, they actually suspected ovarian cancer. And then my mother also had a cancer scare.
Yeah, so we started at this point, thinking, this is just so much cancer scares, death. So many things happening, so we really started seeking God, really crying out to Him. And we really started getting peace that everything will be fine, that Ilse will be fine as well. Yeah,
God actually reminded me of words He spoke to me before I even knew about this diagnosis. And He really carried us through it. And we had some really close friends that was supporting us and praying with us. And then when we got back from Denmark, I actually had surgery and they removed the cyst. There was no cancer found.
Thank you, Jesus.
They also removed some endometriosis, stage 3, quite severe. And I've actually felt like a brand new person. So sometimes we see healing instantaneously, and other times God actually uses the hands of surgeons. And I have to say, I'm very thankful. I'm really, really thankful for what He's done in me, through me, my mother, everything all clear. So God is on the throne. We're just so blessed.
So also during this time in Denmark, God started speaking to me and Ilse and leading us in a new direction. And when you go in a new direction, sometimes it can feel different, but different is sometimes really good.
Uprooted, it's really exciting. So God has laid on our hearts how we are not just equipping people, but also spending longer time with people to disciple them more. Yeah,
because we really do believe that you cannot disciple people without relationship. So we stopped overseeing the
pioneer training schools,
all the schools, and also the administration work that we've been part of, the map, answering emails and all that stuff. So
we just laid down all the work that we've done with TLR and moved on.
Yeah, so we moved on, and God has been taking us in a different direction.
Yeah, we then went to America.
America was the highlight. It's the
really
best mission
good for
trip,
this year.
the best outreach, I think, in a long time.
Yeah.
And I think we shared a video about that already. If you haven't seen it, I'll post the link for that video in the comments below.
Yeah.
But you can see that we've seen very amazing things. We saw a lady, Wendy, being healed from stage 4 bone cancer. We prayed for her, a group of people, and we could see on the video how the pain went lower and lower, and then it went away. And then 2 or 3 days later, after the conference, she went back to the doctors and no trace of cancer. So she made a beautiful video as well that you can see online. God is so good. So we saw all these things. We went to Mexico.
Mexico was
time.
amazing. I can't wait. I want to come back, Mexico.
Yes, we want to come back.
Definitely.
Amazing. Yeah,
we could go to the prison, Mexico. Let's not go through all the American highlights, but it was really good.
Yeah, watch the video.
Yeah, we managed to spend a little bit more time with people. Still not 3 years like Jesus did, but at least we had 2 weeks and 3 weeks and a little bit more with some people. It was a really good time, and we're looking forward to see what God is going to do next. We definitely want to see, as we already said in the beginning of the video, we're home for a little bit now. Yeah,
so it's interesting. I actually have an opportunity to bless some friends we have here locally where we stay in New Zealand. One of our friends, he got hurt on a farm that he's working, a dairy farm, and with me, with my previous dairy farming experience, it ended up that I'm working a few days a week for them on the dairy farm. So back at milking cows, moving irrigation and doing all that is needed to help them out.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing. It's really a blessing, and we can just see so much freedom in that because I'm still a full-time disciple. And that's a beautiful thing. You know, even I've never stopped being a full-time disciple. Wherever we go, I've had opportunity to pray for people at the work that got hurt already, or just talk about Jesus and share testimony. So that is amazing opportunity and a platform as well. We can see, of course, Paul was a tent maker while he was preaching as well. So
the harvest inside the harvest.
For those of you who's full-time in a job somewhere, no condemnation. You are a full-time disciple of Jesus. Just keep on spreading the good news.
Right. So next step, South Africa. We will see you at the end of February. So for everyone over there who we've already had contact with, we're looking forward to work with you. For those of you who've not made contact with us yet, we look forward to see you as well. Many blessings. Yeah,
so if you are interested in just gathering a few friends and family and to invite us into your house just for fellowship or whatever you think is needed, we are willing to serve in all areas. So you can contact us and we can make some plans.
Happy 2019.
Yeah.
Be blessed.
Be blessed.